cannot handle another hour of the car.
MSU TV is on the air, bringing you the best student-produced educational, entertaining, and informative programming. Broadcasting out of Breckenridge Hall on the campus of Morehead State University, MSU TV is signing on.
I will not spin
Angela
plates.
Hardesty. Today in the studio, we're going to be discussing women in science at Morehead State University. And right now in the studio, we have Kristen Young, who is going to discuss her major as an astrophysics major. And then later, we're going to be taking a look at a package that's going to be showcasing Maggie Powell, who is also a space science major. So we'll look at all of that when we come back.
Do you ever feel like you're moving slow when it comes to finding the information you need on the internet? Well, visit Camden Carroll Library, located in between Alley Young and Fields Hall. With several floors of books, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Don't lose sleep looking for information. Visit the Camden Carroll Library, and you're sure to find just what you're looking for.
I'm so freaking bored. I cannot handle another hour of the Kardashians.
I wish we'd go bowling.
Me too.
Great.
Your wish has come true. Wilson Lanes, located inside a Laughlin Health Building on campus, has 6 lanes of pure bowling fun, and now with automated scoring. $2 per game and a $1 shoe rental. How could you pass this up?
Hey, what you got there?
This is a list of school supplies that I need, and I can't find them.
Well, I know where you can find them.
Okay, great. The university books.
That's right, they got everything.
I will not spin plates to make everyone happy.
I will not duck to avoid hitting the glass ceiling.
I will not stay in a small box where I cannot control my life.
I will not just stand on the sidelines and cheer the team on.
I will not carry ancestral baggage, fearful that if I lay it down, there will be no purpose in my life.
I will not do something well that doesn't make me happy.
I will not speak so softly that my voice is not heard.
I will not sit at home while others experience the world.
I will not wear masks to avoid being seen fully or upsetting others.
I will not convince myself that tomorrow will suffice when it comes to following my bliss.
I will not play follow the leader unless I am the leader.
Follow your bliss.
And welcome back. Today in the studio we have Kristen Young, who is the only woman in the Space Science Department's astrophysics major. Hi Kristen, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. Well, first I want to ask you, where are you from?
I'm from Ashland, Kentucky. I went to Boyd County High School, so about 45 minutes away, not too far.
What made you decide to come to Morehead State?
Morehead State is one of 4 schools in the entire nation to even offer astrophysics as a major. So that was pretty lucky on my part. So yeah, it was an easy choice.
Well, what made you want to go into that major?
I've always loved astronomy, ever since my first class I had in high school. Had a great teacher. He was really inspiring to me. Space is really interesting. I think everybody would agree to that. But I've always been gifted in math and science, so I thought I definitely got the ability to do this, so I wanted to do astronomy for sure.
And what are you currently working on?
At the Space Science Center, I do research on supernova remnants, and I'm also being trained to be the primary telescope operator of the 21-meter dish. So we do a couple different things. It's really fun. Do paid research under Thomas Panuti. He's great.
Well, you're the only woman in that department. How does that make you feel working working with so many boys?
The guys are really just like family, really. It's not any different. We're all just people. We do everything together. We go out to eat together. We play ping pong. We watch TV. It's great. I'm not intimidated at all by the guys. I feel just like everybody else.
So tell me, what do you want to do when you graduate from Morehead State?
After Morehead, I think I know for sure I want to go to grad school. My mentor is really pushing me to get my doctorates, and I think I will try to pursue to do that. So I think after I get my degree, I'd really like to settle down at a university and do research, but I also think that teaching is a really big part of what I want to do. My teachers have been a really big inspiration to me, and I really want to carry that on and try to do that for other people as well.
Recently, there was an issue with a satellite that launched, and it didn't really make it. Did you have a part in that?
I didn't have a part in that. Actually, satellites are completely space science. Astrophysics and space science majors both reside in the Space Science Center, but I have nothing to do with the satellites. That's all space science, and the majority of that building is space science. There's only just a few couple astrophysics, but that I'm sad to hear that happened, but we're all together. I mean, it's okay. We'll get on with it.
Well, I definitely want to go more into the difference between astrophysics and space science because I do find that very interesting. But we do need to cut to a break. So after that break, we'll come back and finish up this conversation.
Oh yeah, that's right. Get the good stuff. The Java City on campus has just what you need to get you going. Located on the first floor of the Camden Carroll Library.
Welcome back. Back to our interview with Kristen Young. Kristen, I wanted you to go a little bit more into some of your day-to-day aspects in that major at the Space Science Center.
What I do there day to day? Well, we come in and basically we use Linux boxes and we use the program Chow to download raw data from Chandra's X-ray telescope. We take that data, we reduce it, we get out all the bad pixels, all the afterglow effects, and we create an image. So you know how you see all those awesome astronomy pictures? That's why people love astronomy, because of the pretty pictures. It takes work to make those. So we do that, and we also find out different things. Like I study one particular supernova remnant called Tycho, named after Tycho Brahe, and I'm studying the filaments around the edge. It emits synchrotron radiation, and yeah, I know a lot of people are like, "What's synchrotron radiation?" But my mentor, he drills that in your head, synchrotron radiation, and we're just studying them to find out more about them. Like we study the energies and how fast the electrons are accelerating and different things like that. So,
we were also discussing earlier off camera. You pretty much have a lot of options for when you do get to graduate, because it being such a small program and there are not a lot of opportunities from other students. How do you think that's going to better your chances for getting either job placement or getting into a good grad school?
Well, yeah, it's true that the major is really selective. I mean, there's not a whole lot. I mean, there's just a handful of us here at Moorhead, and me being the only girl, that makes me a minority. So my chances of getting in are great. But aside from that, I think with this major, they really want you to, they give you positions a lot of the times at universities to become like a lab assistant or a technician or something like that. And when that happens, they waive your tuition. They give you money to live off of, so I'm kind of banking on that.
Get a free education and do what you love.
I'm really hoping that would pull through for me.
Well, stepping outside of the Space Science Center, what do you like to do in your free time?
I'm very much musical. I play guitar and piano regularly. I learned guitar when I was 7 years old and haven't stopped since. I love reading. Love to read, love to play music, love listening to music. I love going to live concerts. It's pretty much my main hobbies.
Well, I think that's all the time we have to, for this interview, but hopefully we'll get you back in the studio another time and you can be a musical guest.
Definitely.
But thank you so much for coming on the show, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Oh yeah, that's right. Get the good stuff. The Java City on campus has just what you need to get you going. Located on the first floor of the Camden Carroll Library.
Hey, what you got there?
This is a list of school supplies that I need, and I can't find them.
Why don't we can find them?
Okay, great. The university books.
That's right, they got everything.
Do you ever feel like you're moving slow when it comes to finding the information you need on the internet? Well, visit Camden Carroll Library, located in between Allie Young and Fields Hall. With several floors of books, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Don't lose sleep looking for information. Visit the Camden Carroll Library, and you're sure to find just what you're looking for.
Hi, and welcome back. Coming up, I went to the Space Science Center last week, and I got to have an interview with Margaret Powell. Maggie is what they know her as, and she's the only space science major that is a woman. So I got to go in there and learn a little bit more about her and what she's doing over there at the Space Science Center. So let's take a look at that.
I am a space science major, and I chose to be a space science major because I wanted to be able to go the distance that women usually don't go. They usually go towards teaching and nursing and the more appropriate majors for them. And I wanted to be in a field that I could prove myself and show that girls can do whatever they put their mind to. Since I do about 18 hours of school a semester, I also work 20 hours here. I'm actually employed through Kentucky Space, which is a program that includes all the schools in Kentucky, the colleges, and it incorporates them to work on satellites, anything that would get us the opportunities that we usually don't get. We research, design, and develop satellites all from right here. One, for example, is CXPN that has been designed and developed in about a year, which is amazing for someone at a school level to develop something that big that is being flown. We work with different businesses that come to us and say, hey, we want you to design this, we'll do a review. If it's what we want, we'll have you build it, and they fund us the money, so we get paid to work on all this stuff. CXPN, that is going up in July. You can watch it, it's going up. It kind of gives us the work ability that we usually don't get at an average college. because my friend in California is going for engineering and he does not get the opportunities I've had where we can go to the small SAT conference in California or the other small conference in Utah and actually meet all these business people that could be future employers. After I graduate from Moorhead, I plan on going into a master's program for mechanical engineering, and then I hope that it will help me get picked up from job opportunities such as Boeing and NASA and Lockheed Martin. My current project is mainly school, because school does come first, but I'm also working on the second half of SMDC, and we're working with new corporations that have added to the program or who have dropped. I'm also working on something with the Italians. We currently have 2 Italians, well, there were originally 4, 2 have left, but 2 Italians have been living in Moorhead and going to school here and working with us on another satellite. I've been working on the recreation of Kentucky SAT-2. We currently had a Kentucky SAT-1 that was in incorporation of Moorhead State and UK. We developed the satellite. It went up last year in September, but it did not make it to orbit because the NASA rocket did not launch the satellites right, and it wound up in the Pacific Ocean. So we're going to develop that again and see if we can actually push it to the next level and actually get it into space. And then once it does get into space, we are hoping that we can find it with our control system. My dream after I've done all my schooling and I've picked up a job somewhere is I want to be able to be happy with my life doing the mechanical aspects of satellites or really anything in that matter, because I've grown to love the program SolidWorks is what I usually work on, and that is the making design and then printing it in a 3D model. And I really love how you can just create something in a whole new picture and then print it right in front of your eyes, and it's in plastic. And it's exactly how you want it to be, and if it doesn't work, you just go and fix one little part and you have it. That is what I want to do with my life. And I know that I want to kind of live in one area because me growing up, personally, I moved around from Boston to New York to California and then to here. And I want to be able to live in one spot with the same job security, especially in this economy, that I can have everything that the American dream consists of. I am definitely outnumbered in this department. I am one girl out of about 6 boys, and I feel that it kind of gives me the upper edge because they don't really give me the idea that I can go I can't be as good as them and kind of go as far as they can because I have the girl aspect. And it pushes me to show that I am just like them and I can be just as good, just as equal, and have the same opportunities they can.
Hey, what you got there?
This is a list of school supplies that I need, and I can't find them.
Wonder we can find them.
Okay, great. The university books.
That's right, they got everything.
And welcome back. We're going to take a step aside from space and science for the moment, and we're going to take a look at a package that's going to be featuring Paige Burgess, who is an outstanding woman on our campus. And then after that, we'll be back in the studio to have an interview and a musical performance by Kyle Bentley. I'm sorry. Stay tuned.
freaking bored. I cannot handle another hour of the Kardashians.
I wish we'd go bowling.
Me too.
Great.
Your wish has come true. Wilson Lanes, located inside a Laughlin Health Building on campus, has 6 lanes of pure bowling fun. And now with automated scoring. $2 per game and $1 shoe rental. How could you pass this up?
Do you ever feel like you're moving slow when it comes to finding the information you need on the internet? Well, visit Camden Carroll Library, located in between Alley Young and Fields Hall. With several floors of books, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Don't lose sleep looking for information. Visit the Camden Carroll Library, and you're sure to find just what you're looking for.
Oh yeah, that's right. Get the good stuff. The Java City on campus has just what you need to get you going. Located on the first floor of the Camden Carroll Library.
Welcome back. Today in the studio we have Kyle Bentley, who's going to be our musical performer. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Kyle. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm really excited. I'm got nerves all over the place. Oh.
Well, Kyle, what made you decide to come to MSU?
When I was in high school, I was a prominent member of my high school choir because we only had 4 guys, and I'd been in there the longest. And my choir teacher pushed me really hard to come to Moorhead for the music program. And I came here, I auditioned, and they let me in, and I've been here ever since.
How many years has that been?
It's been that many years.
Okay. Well, besides that, what else are you involved in on campus?
The choir, the concert choir, the chamber singers. This past semester, I joined the MSU Film Club. That's what I'm in right now, I think.
Well, that's good. What have you done besides, I know you're a member of the film club. Are you just an appreciator of film, or do you like to dabble in it yourself?
I appreciate a lot of film. I like to get into it, maybe, at some point, but right now, I'm just the dreamer, as it were.
Well, you're going to be playing guitar for us today. What got you into playing guitar?
My family is really big in the music business. This guitar was my uncle's before, and I inherited it from him a couple years ago. He's the one that gave me the guitar chord book, and he taught me a lot of the chords, and I've learned a lot of theory and things like that. Just dabbling and just picking and grinning, as they can say.
Well, the song you're going to be performing for us is a Randy Newman song. What's the title of it again?
I think it's Going to Rain Today.
It's Going to Rain Today.
It's one of his bigger songs from when he first started. And it's very different from his more recent songs, like the songs from Toy Story, because back in that day his songs were very sarcastic, very satirical of things in society.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it. That's going to be all the time that we have. So tune in next month for another episode of Hear Me Roar. And when we come back, we'll have Kyle playing I Think It's Gonna Rain Today by Randy Newman.
Hey, what you got there?
This is a list of school supplies that I need, and I can't find them.
Well, I know where you can find them.
Okay, great. The university books.
That's right, they got everything.
pale dead moon, the sky is streaked with gray, and human kindness is overflowing. And I think it's going to rain today. Scarecrows dressed in the latest styles, with frozen smiles to chase love away. Human kindness is overflowing. I think it's going to rain today. My feet, I think I'll kick it down the street. That's the way to treat a friend. Right before me, signs implore me to help the needy and show them the way. But human kindness is overflowing. I think it's going